All right. So let's talk about Yetunde Wunmi. Let's talk about. There's a story I'm looking at on Punch News, but it's actually gone viral. She had some comments to make, and let's dive in right in because we're gonna be on time. I gotta be on time now, so we're on time crunch. All right. So why Yetunde Wunmi picked acting over marriage? Okay, so replace that by your career. I know you might. It's easy for us to say this is celebrities. No, these are your influencers. How about that? Replace that with your career. Why I chose acting over marriage. So I'm gonna read this. The veteran actress Taiwo Akinwade, that's her real name, popularly known as Yetunde Wunmi, has revealed how she lost both her marriage and her newborn due to her deep passion for her acting career. In an interview with BBC Yoruba on Tuesday, the 64-year-old, who would have thought that she's 64 years old? Now, let me tell you something. Back in the early 90s, one of the first home videos that I watched was a movie called Obìnrin Àsìkò, produced back then, I guess produced, directed, all of the above by back then by the late, what's his name now? Alade. His name was Alade. Alade Romire. Yes, I remember. So he passed on. They are like all around the same contemporary. He would have been 60 plus now if he was alive, but he passed on probably more than a decade ago, actually. Um, in that movie was the Lola DJ Toyin Afolayan, who is a family member to the Love family, the Kunle Afolayans, the Gabriel Afolayan. I think that's their auntie. But yeah, we're talking about Toyin Afolayan, who is, they call her Lola DJ nickname from that same movie back then, I think. Uh, Now, the person that was playing the house girl in that movie was this lady, Yetunde Wunmi. And Yetunde Wunmi she also had a scandal some years back. I think she got in trouble she got caught trying to carry drug across international travel lines. I think she might have actually served some time for that crime. But anyway, allegedly, because I think so. But anyway, I'm picking up this. They're saying that in an interview on BBC on Tuesday, she's 64. So she's actually older than Toyin Afolayan, interestingly. I always thought she's like 10 years older than her, but she always looked younger than, I feel like she looked younger than her contemporaries. But that's how on the screen. So let me continue. So in an interview on BBC Yoruba on Tuesday, the 64-year-old actress stated that her commitment to the theatre, which began in 1982 under Sunday Akinola Feyikogbon Theatre Group, played a significant role in the breakdown of her marriage. Okay. Wunmi explained that her love for acting was sparked after meeting the legendary filmmaker Adeyemi Afolayan. I think that's Adilov actually. Wunmi recounted a heartbreaking moment when she took a 1-month-old baby to a performance in Ilorin, Kwara State, despite the child's illness. Sadly, the baby passed away at the age of 1 year and 10 days. Despite this, the actress says she didn't regret venturing into theater. She explained, Adilov, I think that's Adeyemi Afolayan. That's the late father of Kunle Afolayan. Adelove, and I quote, Adelove brought the stage drama to Danjuma Film, close to where I live then. I cannot forget the man. He wore all white that day, including a white shoe, and came out of a white car. The swag. This was the 40 years ago type of swag. Anyway, let me make sure. Hold on, guys. Hold on. They're calling my hotel room. I don't know why they're doing that. Hold on, okay? All right, sorry about that. Very problematic people. These hotel people. I had a package delivered, and then they're telling me they want to come now. What are you talking about? Anyway, I'll pick it up on myself. So let's see. I have Jim Jim. Good to see you, Jim Jim. How are you? Anyway, so we're still talking about Yetunde Wunmi. So she said, I have never regretted doing theater since then because God has been gracious to me. Regarding an experience she would never forget, she said, one experience I cannot forget was when I joined my boss's group. I was nursing a baby who was still under 41 days old. One day, I thought I would take a stroll, but I saw my group having rehearsals. I asked if there was an outing. My boss's wife then told me the troupe was traveling. I did not tell my husband the truth. I only told him I was going to visit my mother in another town. I followed the troupe to Ilorin where we started the stage performances. Anytime I was called to the stage to dance, I would wrap the baby in my costume, give the child to someone, and take the child back whenever I was done. The next day, the child had a high temperature, and I went to the pharmacy to get medicine for the baby. 2 days later, my boss she told me to return home due to the baby's health because I refused and told him I was staying back. Jesus, this story is crazy. I was eventually paid 16 naira, which was the exact amount I spent on treating the child. I was not concerned because I was just happy to have been a part of this show. I don't know, this is the kind of story to be telling. Jesus, these people, man. These people don't know. They don't know. I don't know, this is the kind of story to be telling. Anyway, the most painful part of it was that the baby died after just 1 year and 10 days old. So the child did not enjoy the success of theater with me. It is something I will never forget. Okay. I don't, the last thing I would want her to be doing is regretting this. But again, replace your career with acting, right? Whatever that is going to require some part of you. It's going to require a big part of you. It's just it's just the way it works, right? Your career is going to milk you a little bit, and then require you to balance family life. Okay, so even men require you to balance family life, requires with your career, with your professional life. I've heard some people in recent times say there's no such thing as work-life balance. You just have to no, you can't just say you just have to after you serve. There's no work. There's no. If you say there's no such thing as work-life balance, and you're gonna go ahead and tell us why there's such a thing as work, are you confused or something? There is such a thing as work-life balance. That's the whole point of working, so you can actually improve the quality of your life. And yes, there's some things you can do to actually put those things at make them even conflict with each other in your personal life, right? So you have work, you have life. That's the reality. You want to improve the quality of your life, yes, you need to work, you need to take care of yourself and your family, but there's a way to do it. All right. And if you're confused and the way to do it, there are other people that have figured it out. There are people that have documented ways to manage that. Seek help. Don't just give excuses or try to say one has to take a toll on the other. It doesn't have to be that way. These are some of the lies we've always told ourselves. But I want to know your thoughts about work-life balance. What do you think? You see, it's not about acting. It's about you and I and the rest of us, right? Work-life balance. Work-life. So under life is marriage, your personal relationships, right? To what extent are you going to continue to give excuses to why you can't better your life? You can blame it on then there's no time, there's no money. You can blame it on any one of those things, but good. Congratulations to you. What are you going to do about it? But let me know what your thoughts are about that in terms of your personal experiences. Do you have personal experiences with struggle, with work-life balance? Do you think it's something that's easier said than done? Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections and in the chat sessions. I'm ready to move on to the next story. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.